Are you thinking about buying a house in the Fayetteville surrounding areas? Well, if you are, before you do, there are 3 things that you need to know. The 3 things I'll talk about are going to be job opportunities, the cost of living here, and what is the weather like here. After hearing all these things, if you're still thinking about buying, selling, or investing in the Fayetteville surrounding areas, please reach out to me. The team and I would love to help you. Did you know the North Carolina cost of living is 6% cheaper than the national average? And you're probably asking yourself, why is that? Well, it's a lot of different factors. For the first one is this: the real estate market here is very cheap compared to most places. You could probably get a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house around 11 to 1,200 square feet, depending on the area, for around $160,000 to $180,000. If you're thinking about renting a house, it could roughly run between $1,200 to about $1,400 a month for a 3 or 4-bedroom house, 2 full baths. Now, the apartments vary from apartment to apartment. They're all owned by their own individual manager. But for a 2-bedroom apartment, 2 full baths, you're probably looking around $900 to $1,000 a month. 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom apartment, you're probably looking around $1,300 to $1,500 a month. Usually that's with some kind of amenities: swimming pool, guest house, clubhouse, maybe a on-site laundromat if there's not a hookup of a washer dryer in your apartment. Next thing is going to be utilities. Now, utilities, electricity bill typically runs around $250 a month at my house. That's during the summertime where it gets very humid here. We'll get into the weather in a few minutes. And during spring and fall, it's typically about $190 to $200 a month. Now, water bill, sewage, is going to run between $30 to about $50 or $60 a month. Internet bill, I have special right now, about to switch over to a new company called MetroNet here, hopefully soon. But internet for me is around $80 a month. With MetroNet, they've got a little sign-on bonus where I think it's $60 for the first year, and they also give you a gift card of $100. Now, if you got gas at your house, Piedmont Natural Gas, it's going to probably run, if your HVAC runs off is a gas pack, it's probably going to be around an extra, probably around about $100 a month, but it also saves on your electricity bill. We don't have a lot of gas stoves here in North Carolina, but if you do want a gas stove, obviously it's going off natural gas also. And most fireplaces here are going to have a propane tank, typically, not natural gas. And I think I fill up my propane tank, maybe it cost me $400, and it probably lasts about 2 to 3 winters, maybe even 4. Of course, it depends on the household. And gas right now at this moment is around $3.20 a gallon. And definitely, if you're moving to the Fayetteville area, you're definitely probably gonna need a car. If not, definitely a scooter or moped or a good bicycle, because there's not a lot of public transportation when you do move here. Now, I went to a website called payscale.com, and I typed in Los Angeles, California compared to Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I gave it a salary of $50,000 a year. So if you're to move from Los Angeles to Fayetteville, North Carolina, but your salary was $50,000 in Los Angeles, you can move here and live off $31,000 a year compared to Los Angeles. If you move from New York, Manhattan area, Brooklyn, Queens, all the boroughs, to Fayetteville, and your salary was $50,000 a month or a year there, you could live off $20,000 a year here. So $50,000 there compared to $20,000 here. Next thing is going to be daycare costs. Now, my son is 20 years old, he's off at college, so I'm paying a different type of daycare now, probably some daycare and some night care with that college tuition, but that's another story in itself. So daycare, without having any young children, I went to my Facebook friends and they didn't disappoint. So basically what I found out for 30 to 40 hours a week for one child, it could run between $160 a week up to $200 a week. If you're looking at a month, I saw a range of between $800 a month to $1,200 a month. If you understand, the older the child gets, the cheaper it gets for daycare, typically. I even had one friend quote saying she pays about $20,000 to $25,000 a year for daycare. So definitely compare your daycare from wherever you're at before you move here. You can also check out this website right here. It's right here in front of me that helps provide with some daycare. So before you move here, check out that website. Make sure, try and find out some prices just to narrow it down at least before you move here. And if you're looking at getting health insurance here, and I hope you are, definitely, for a family of 4, you're looking at spending $2,130 a month. For a couple, you are looking at spending around $1,300 a month. And for a single person, it's ranging between $600 to $700 a month for healthcare. Now, the next thing we talk about is going to be the job opportunities here, which unfortunately there is not a lot of job opportunities here in Fayetteville. I've seen a lot of people move here with doctorate degrees and bachelor's degrees, and unfortunately after a few months of living here, they're unable to find a job in the field that they want, and they're having to move to other cities or other states. Now, of course, if you are PCSing here because of Fort Liberty, that's going to be a different story. We have roughly 49,000 soldiers living here. And if you're looking to get a job as a civilian contractor or civilian employee on Fort Bragg, the DoD has around 12,000 civilian employees right now. Civilian employees for like the commissary and other retail stores on Fort Liberty. So some of the jobs that are hiring, obviously the city of Fayetteville is hiring. They're hiring police officers. I'm a retired police officer. They're hiring dispatchers. They're hiring record clerks, secretaries, assistants. I know the forensic team is hiring. They have civilian crash investigators here. Also, you got sanitation. You've got PWC, which is our local water company and electricity company, and other various city and Fayetteville employee jobs. Cumberland County, which is the county Fayetteville sits in, is also hiring. Sheriff's office, courthouse, Cumberland County school teachers are hiring. Teachers, teacher assistants, bus drivers, nutritionists, custodians, and technical technicians. Definitely, if you're interested in applying for a job at the Cumberland County schools, check out this website right here. I'll leave it right here at the bottom for you. Check it out, and it'll also be in the description below and pinned in the notes. Our Goodyear plant is also hiring. They've been around for quite a while. I want to say back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, they've been here making tires. So definitely Goodyear plant has been around for a while. Fayetteville State University is also hiring. I went to their website very briefly, but it looks like they're hiring a lot of professors, custodians, things like that. So definitely check out their website if you're interested there. Also, Fayetteville Tech Community College, or local community college, is also hiring. And they just got done building the Amazon Fulfillment Center. It's supposed to open up this year in 2023, and they're going to start off housing with about 500 employees, making $15 an hour. And the next thing I talk about is going to be the weather. Now, it does get very, very hot here during the summertime. You're talking 90 to 100 degrees. And then on top of that, you've got humidity, which is up to 70 to 75%. So during the summertime, it gets super hot here. And I lived there for 35 years, and it's hard for me to get used to. I think I'll never get used to it, but it's extremely hot here. So a lot of people move it here from like Florida thinking, oh, the weather, the humidity is not gonna be as bad. Unfortunately, it's probably just as bad as Florida. I hate to say that, but definitely our cost of living is probably better than Florida. So there's a plus there. Unfortunately, I had to keep the weather probably the same. Now, our spring and fall are fantastic. I think that's probably goes for almost any city, but definitely it's a great time where it's 70, 80 degrees typically. And for our winters, it doesn't get very cold here. It has dropped down to about 20 degrees. Doesn't happen often, but it does drop down, 20 degrees. The lowest I've ever seen it myself, it's probably 11 degrees, and that does not happen often. Thinking of relocating to the Fayetteville or surrounding areas? Well, I got just the thing for you. The team that I'm on and I have just created the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours and hours of time, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. And the best part is this guide is 100% free. Yes, you heard me right, free. Just click on the link below in the description or the top pinned comment, and I hope this guide helps you a lot. We do get some snow sometimes. If anything more, we get a lot of rain or hail. And then with that comes, unfortunately, black ice on the road. So a lot of things get shut down here. So if you're looking to move here and you want to get away from the winters, definitely, I think you would like it here to where, you'd be fine, to where it still gets cold. So you get a little bit of that, to where at least, we get all 4 seasons where, kills all these bacteria and all these bugs. and cycles through. So a lot better than being so far up north like Michigan or New York or Boston area, but still not so cold to where you can't step outside and enjoy a little bit of it. If you enjoyed this video, please check out this video right here. It's a video YouTube recommends that they think you may like. And if you're looking at buying, selling, or investing in the Fayetteville surrounding areas, please reach out to us. The team and I would love to help you. See you guys in the next video.